I'm at Eleuthera Island in the central Bahamas with Blackbeard's Liveaboards. Check out these sharks. I'm Jimmy Jam, and this is Outdoors and Barbecue.
Hello? What's the password? No.
Eleuthera Island is in the central Bahamas, and it's really cool because of the wide variety of sea life and the diversity of scuba diving it has to offer. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 different dive sites that are unique to Eleuthera Island. At Tunnel Rock, there's a huge coral head. At Cut-Through City, you're going to find a wall dive with a lot of swim-throughs. At Cobia Cage, there's a fish farm. And at Split Coral Head, it's famous for shark diving. Tunnel Rock is a huge coral head that gets its name from the large tunnel that runs through the middle of it. You'll also find smaller coral heads in the surrounding area and a coral farm to the north. At Tunnel Rock, you'll find all sorts of coral and fish and sea fans, but the thing that makes it cool is the large tunnel that runs through the middle of it that makes for a great swim through. After investigating the larger coral head, I recommend checking out the smaller ones as well, just to see what you can find. We found a sea turtle, and I knew immediately this was either a hawksbill or a green turtle because of the 4 lateral scutes, so I wanted to get closer for a positive identification. A huge difference between a hawksbill and green turtle are the vertebral scutes. In a hawksbill, the vertebral scutes will be imbricated or overlapping, and in a green turtle, they won't. Based on this, can you identify the sea turtle? Be sure to check out argosadventures.com for some great deals in scuba diving travel. Cut-Through City is a wall dive, which means there's a shallow area that leads to a steep drop-off leading down to the abyss. It's called Cut-Through City because of the many swim-throughs that start in the shallow end and lead to the wall. I have to admit, before I went to the Bahamas, I wasn't that interested in wall dives. But after experiencing one, it quickly became one of my favorites. And the reason why is, if you can imagine flooding the Grand Canyon and then swimming through it, that's what wall dives are like. And they're a really magical experience. Now a couple of wall dive with an underwater theme park that has a lot of swim throughs. And that's what Cut-Through City is like. Made it to the Bahamas, and we're going through immigration. This is the first country I've ever been to that we're actually serenaded at immigration. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Thank you, Bahamas. Cobia Cage is a dive site that also sits near a wall, but the attraction here is a huge fish farm that looks like a gigantic underwater alien ship. What you see here is what I believe to be the future of protein for our planet. About a year ago, I was researching the population of our planet and the depletion of ocean resources, and I came across a company that was putting fish farms out in the ocean, and I thought it was a really novel concept because it gives people like me, who don't want to be a vegetarian, an opportunity to get sustainable seafood. I think the thing that I was surprised by the most by the Bahamas was the sheer diversity of dive sites, from reefs and walls to things like this Cobia Cage. Now it's out of commission right now because of a hurricane a few years ago, but hopefully they'll get it back up and running pretty soon. Split Coral Head is another dive site located next to a wall, and it's the place that Blackbeard likes to do their shark dives because of the abundance of reef sharks in the area. That was one of the most incredible days of diving I think I've ever had out here in Eleuthera, Bahamas. They sat us down on the sand and they brought down this fish sickle, which is just a bunch of frozen fish all put together in this little popsicle type thing for sharks. Once we're all seated in the sand, they bring it down from the boat and the sharks just have at it. They just like completely demolished this fish sickle. And at the very end, after the sharks had done their thing, we were able to go and look for some teeth down in the sand. So we start searching for this treasure. It's pretty cool. So we're thumbing around on the sand looking for these shark teeth, and lo and behold, I found one. And then I brought it and I showed it to the camera so you could all see it. And I kept searching. I went back to search some more, and lo and behold, I found another one and another one. I found 3 shark teeth all right there, one by one. And let me just take a pause just for a second. You can see the video. You can see what's going on. These sharks, they're not after us. They're not interested in us. Maybe you've had a fear, and that fear has perpetuated maybe a hatred for sharks, and maybe applauding those individuals who kill them. I just want you to see this video and just know, these sharks aren't our enemies. They're not the villain that Hollywood has made them out to be. They're incredible, incredible creatures that are worthy of our protection because our oceans need them. If you like this video, be sure and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more outdoors in Bahamas? For more outdoors and barbecue.